Today's video is starting in my car. We are gonna try to become Utah girlies on a budget. So I said budget so ugly there, I don't know why. Basically, I grew up in Utah my whole life for the most part, immigrated when I was a baby. And there is definitely a beauty standard here. And there's, like a stereotypical one. People are like, oh, Utah girls look like this. So I thought it would be funny if I tried to fit that beauty standard in like a couple hours on just like a limited budget. I'm gonna shoot for $30 is like total spent. So we're just gonna go ahead and head out to Walmart and see if we can find what I'm really looking for are I guess fake lashes, because lash extensions are really popular here. They're expensive. I do not want to get them either. I already have some nice, lashes, but to kind of really fit the look, right? And then a like fake tan, right? Granted, I do kind of tan, but I feel like part of the look isn't even just being tan. It's more so the fake tan itself is like part of the stereotype. And so here we go. We're gonna go to Walmart, potentially other stores. My main concern is I have really curly hair and I don't have a hair straightener, but I don't really want to buy one. So I kind of wonder what I'm gonna do there, but we'll figure that out on the way. I don't believe in filming while actively like driving on the road, so you guys will see me in Walmart. I hate vlogging because I feel like people watch you, but I'm at Walmart heading in. I look really bad right now. I'm actually kind of excited for this. I think this will be really fun. But yeah, I always park so far away. I need to work on that. Alrighty, we're here. We're trying to figure out what we need. Whoa, okay. Look at all those straighteners. Part of me is like, what if they have a really cheap one? But then also, I don't want to fry my hair. Yeah, no, not in the budget. I also wonder if there's another hair item that like maybe I can wrap my hair in. I've seen these before. Set extra long rollers, create loose. I wonder if maybe if I take a shower and I put my hair immediately like into braids and then I wrap them around these, if that would work and maybe give me something, but they're $14, so no, that's not in the budget. Alrighty, okay, we're not here for those, but okay, lashes have to be around here because all of these things. Let's see. This is for brows. No. Okay, here we go. Which ones look the most like fake extension lashes? Oh, these ones aren't expensive. I think they're all in like the dollar range, so I might get these. Dramatic, mink, voluminous coral. I kind of want to go with these purple ones, so I'll get these. Do I need a glue? I probably need a glue. Let me see, yeah. Glue not included, yeah, I need a glue. Okay. I guess we'll just go with these. We'll go with these. So that's like $7 right there. Now we need to find fake tan. I do also need a foundation because I don't have a foundation. I usually go dewy, but I think I should go matte. I feel like that's more. Just tough. Let's see. That one right here. Okay, we're gonna try this. feels so weird. Alrighty, so there, right there, we've got probably almost half of our budget. So now we need fake tan. Because I do also need to get a mitt. So we'll get this. We can do this one. It says at least an hour, so we'll do this one. I know Bondi Sands is really good though. They've got the express, so maybe we do this one. Oh, this is difficult. I'll take this one. Okay. That's everything we're gonna need. Alrighty, so I am back home and okay, I'm gonna show you what I got. So I realized I had to get a mitt for the fake tan, which cost about $5, which is really annoying. And then I needed to get a tan that was like an express tan for the video. I don't have 4 hours to sit around, you know? So 1 hour express tan right here. I got something else, but that doesn't have to do with the video. Those two cost, let me see. So the express tan was $16 and the glove was about $3. So that was $19 right there. So I went over a little bit on budget, I'll tell you that much. And then I got flash glue, foundation, because I don't actually really wear foundation. I wear like a tinted sunscreen if I wear, you know, like, and that's kind of it. And I was like, well, I feel like the Utah girl, the matte, you know, matte foundation. Oh my gosh, do I get to do the YouTube thing where I go like this? Is this my life now? Yeah, the glare is not helping. So I got that. And then these lashes are super cheap, but I was like, okay, I'm not gonna wear these again. The goal is just to make it look like I have fake lashes, and I think this will do the job. So that's what we got. I think what I need to do now is the tan has to get on me so that it's on there for an hour. So we're gonna start there. I'm gonna put some fake tan on, so you're gonna see me next. Probably either in my little hallway, actually, I think in my little hallway right there, because I don't want to be in the bathroom. So you'll see me there in just a moment. If you've ever like fake tan before, you know you want to wear loose clothing. Honestly, I'd probably not wear clothing if I wasn't on camera. You want to have a little tanning mitt to ensure it goes on there nicely. I got a really cheap one, so I'm kind of worried that like it'll suck, but we'll find out. Look how cute. Okay, so let's see. 1 hour express tanning will leave your skin. Step 1 for even streak free tan. Ensure your skin is clean, exfoliated. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay. Step 2, pump foam applicator firmly. Apply Bondi Sands liberally to Bondi mitt after 1 hour. For the darkest tan, leave on for 2 to 3 hours, but we don't have time for that. You can also do 30 minutes for light medium. We might do that because I'm already tan. But you get it on there. See that? And the goal is to just really have it as even as possible. So actually, I'm gonna move you guys back so that we can get my legs in frame, right? And we're just gonna put my leg up there. We're just gonna weave. I know all the self-tan enthusiasts are freaking out right now because this is like not the greatest way to do it. Oh shoot, my hand. Before I do that, I just realized they say that you should put like lotion on those dry places, like your cute tanning. So I guess the goal is to make it nice and even. So, other leg. Also, do this with clothes you don't mind getting dirty. Also, it doesn't smell bad compared to some fake tans I've used. Okay. Legs are tanned up. And start on the arms. Yeah, just kidding. There's like no muscle. We're working on that though. My thumb like leaving a little bit on the hand so it evens out. See that? Got my arms and my legs done. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get the rest of me done off camera and come back to do like my face, because people do like really light stuff on their face. So we're gonna do that. To be right back. So basically just like as if you were just contouring as normal. So you see right there, right there. Just kind of blending it out. I did my forehead. I'm contemplating doing my nose a little bit. I just don't want my nose to look dirty. Just like that. You're not gonna keep that on very long though, because you don't want it going crazy. So there's the fake tan. I'm gonna wash it off soon and then we'll move on to the next step of becoming a Utah girly. Alrighty. Okay, so I went ahead and did my hair like this. What I'm hoping will happen is as it dries, it'll kind of stretch it, and so I can kind of mock, like ultimately straightening my hair would be like the most accurate thing, but I did not want to do that. So I did this instead, and hopefully that works. I decided to switch angles. That way I have my mirror over there, but you guys are like looking straight at me. But what we've got going on right now is the foundation. I'm gonna add just a little more. And I will say, I do actually like the foundation, how it feels. Like I said, I just got the wrong color, but actually that works out for me because it looks more fake tan. Because I did the fake tan and I think it's noticeable, but I kind of feel like I look the same, but also I'm probably just delusional. So we're gonna match my neck. So you see me looking over there, it's me looking at my mirror to make sure I don't look ridiculous, or more ridiculous than I already do. Like I said, the goal is to look natural without actually being natural at all. And I'm not saying that's what everyone in Utah does. I just think on like TikTok, when you watch videos about what people look like in Utah, this is like what it is. So we're doing that, which I think looks all right. And then I might use like this eyeshadow to bake, because I don't really know what baking is, you guys. Oh, I think that was a bad idea. That was probably a bad idea, you guys. Although I think it does, somehow it's doing something, so I'm gonna do it. We're just gonna go right up here where I know the makeup experts are like, what is she doing? But it's fine, okay? Now, contour. Let's see. I'm gonna use the other mirror so I can see. Same area where I did like the fake tan. Like I said, I'm not a makeup expert, but I'll pretend to be. Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, I'll do my nose today since this is like not usual. I don't typically do my nose because I actually think I have quite a cute nose. So we'll use my mirror. Oh, that is dark. That's fine. Okay, that's actually kind of slay. Maybe I'll become a makeup girly now. I'm gonna put some contour, not contour, some of that on my nose to really sell it like that. How's that looking? I feel like I'm kind of slaying. That contour's kind of slaying. Okay, so that's done. Next is gonna be eyeshadow. First, we're just gonna go in. I did like a whole, what is it? I basically like halved all the stuff I own. And so one of the things I did is I threw away all my makeup brushes because I was like, I need to get new ones anyways. And then I just never got new ones. So I am gonna use my hands, and you guys can deal with that. Okay, we're gonna go right on there with this light color. Like I said, all the girlies will know, like, oh yeah, she has makeup on, but the goal is that the guys think that you're a natural beauty. That's always the goal. Not actually, I'm just kidding. The actual goal is to do what you want and have fun, but you get what I'm saying. Alrighty. What we're gonna do next, I'm gonna get my other palette here, and I'm gonna do like a little darker corner right here. Whatever this ends up looking like. Alrighty. You see, just like that. I kind of love doing like a little brown underneath. Like I said, I don't actually know if this is Utah Girl makeup or if there is a Utah Girl makeup, but it's definitely not the makeup I'm used to doing, and so I was like, I'll just do something different. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in this palette and get this color right here that's a little bit more toned, and then same thing, it's this darker color. Honestly, I think it kind of eats. I'm not even like joking, I kind of think it eats. Okay, and then I'm gonna get this light color right here. It's like slightly darker, but it has some like glitter to it, and so we'll just put that on it, but not like crazy glitter, you know. We're going for kind of natural here, just enough that it stands out. Okay, I think we're gonna call that good on the eye look. What are we thinking? So now, gotta curl my lashes. I have long lashes, but we need to look like we have extensions. So we're gonna go in. Took me forever to figure out how to curl lashes, and I still am not good at it. Like that. Have you seen the people that like, they put it on and they just go psh, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're gonna yank your lashes out. And somehow they don't. So we curled those. I'm gonna go ahead and let's do the lashes. So I've got the glue. Ow. Okay. This is gonna be hard because I've never put on fake lashes before. So I feel like it's gonna be a little tricky, but we will do our best. Look at that. These were really cheap too, so they may also just like look bad because of that. I don't want to put any mascara on them because I hate mascara, and I was like, what's the whole point of me putting, holy cow, they're like sticky. I feel like I'm yanking them off of here. So that I don't mess this up, which I probably still will. This is crazy, you guys. You don't understand. This is so hard. How do all the baddies do it? I think I'm gonna need to do both hands, and so I'm gonna have to use my mirror. So I'm gonna go do it right over here. When I tell you guys that it took, no joke, like 20 minutes to get these on, and they don't even look good because I did a bad job, I also did not realize they were this huge. Like when I was looking at the package, I was like, I need them to look like fake lash, like lash extensions, and boy, they're crazier than lash extensions, I think. But I kind of live, kind of slay. There we are, definitely hitting my eyebrow. And like I said, I did a really bad job on them. But anyway, so now we need to do the rest of the look. Okay, so hear me out. A big thing here in Utah is plastic surgery. It's actually one of the highest, like we have more plastic surgeons, I guess, per capita or whatever the saying is. Basically, Utah has a lot of plastic surgeons and plastic surgeries. And one of the most common ones are the lips. Obviously, I'm not gonna go and get my lips filled. So I was like, we're just gonna overline and try to make it look like I have, you know, lip filler, which these little lips could use. So we're gonna go, I have a bunch of like lash glue that's on me now. We're gonna go right here. See, that's where that double lip line is. It's gonna help me look like I have. There we go. And then right there in the middle, just like that. Okay, so goal is that we're gonna look like I have lip filler. Where is that other color that I have? Okay, I kind of feel like what helps with that, with overlining, is if you get like a dark color like this and then use that. But first I did a color, oh my gosh, that looks like, I feel like when people get their lips filled, it makes them like really like pink. And so I wanted a color that kind of shows that. Okay. See, so they're overlined, but I feel like you can make it more. That one's pretty good. Okay, so that's that brown that we're getting. And now we want a color that's this. I feel like this is the color that's gonna tie it. Ew. Holy cow, I think I ate that up already. That's my filled lips. Oh my gosh, my lashes are falling out. So blush is a big thing right now in general. I kind of think it's just because it's popular. I don't think it's like the biggest Utah thing right now. But we're just gonna put some blush. Just like that. I know another big thing is getting your eyebrows laminated. I don't want to spend money on that, and I kind of feel like I have nice ones anyways. I'm just gonna use like gel and make them stick up. I think that's looking So slay. The last thing, highlighter, I honestly don't think is used too much because, like I said, the goal is to kind of look natural besides the, you know, the fake lashes and the fake lips. There we go. Wow. I honestly think, sorry, I'm looking at the mirror. I think I'm eating that. I think I ate. I'm gonna send my sister a picture. So now we just need to wait for my hair to dry more. We're gonna take my hair out. Of course, my lashes are not cooperating. That's fine. So, they're kind of wet at the ends, but it's been so long of trying to film this. So we're just gonna do it and hope for the best. I actually don't think this will turn out great, but let's go, let's go. I'll take out the twists. So basically I was like, let's see if there's a way I could do this without straightening my hair. And it has been like an hour and a half of just letting it dry, and it is not. So we're just gonna take it out and hope for the best. You know, hopefully it looks somewhat like the hair on the show. Wait, hold on. Kind of eating. Let me see. Hold on. I think this eats. I feel like this is the closest I can get without actually like straightening my hair. Wow. Time to film like a TikTok or something. Let's see. Kind of love. But next we need to find an outfit. Okay, so as far as outfit goes, I went athleisure. We got the shorts and then like a nice jacket up top because it is kind of like fall girl type of year, but also Utah tends to have wild weather, so it'll get like really hot all of a sudden and then really cold. Like it can rain and then be sunny in just 2 seconds. So it's like a nice outfit of like, hey, I'm prepared, but also I'm not gonna like overheat. And then of course, we have the Uggs. So that is the outfit. And then Laura over there is gonna finish up the video for you guys. Okay, so this is me, Utah'd out. Granted, I honestly don't think I tan that much. I had it on for like 45 minutes and then decided to take it off because I wanted to, you know, I've got to get stuff going. But I do think it did tan me. I just already am tan. And now that my face, actually, yeah, my face matches it, and that foundation was not at all my shade. So I definitely did get a little tanner. I think it looks fun. Looks cute. Obviously, like before anyone gets upset, this is obviously more of like, you know, what we see in real life and in person versus what's like social media wise. This is like the stereotypical Utah that I was going for. Granted, I will say as somebody who's grown up my whole life in Utah, you do see a lot of it, like the lash extensions, all those things. And then according to an article from Utah State University, Utah, or Salt Lake City to be specific, is the second highest number of plastic surgeons per capita in the United States, second to Miami, and they're actually ahead of LA, which I'm not surprised. When you come to Utah, you drive down the road, you actually see a lot of billboards for like cosmetic procedures. And I do think with the culture growing up here, there is a big push on how you look, whether it be like just straightforward, like look good, or whether it be like subconsciously through just how people are, you know. I'm sure that's how it is in other places too. What I would say is do things because, you know, they're you and that you have fun doing it. Personally, I wouldn't go every day like this. It's not me. I don't want to get lip fillers. It's not my thing. I don't want to straighten my hair every day. My experience growing up in Utah as a minority was kind of interesting, where I would hear a lot of times like, you should just straighten your hair, like, you know. And it's always kind of weird where you do sometimes feel outside and that's me as a minority, but I've talked to girls who, you know, it's just the difference of, oh, well, I have brown hair and all my friends are blonde, just stuff like that, right? Where it's, a lot of times I think when we feel left out, we want to try and look like the standard that's set or what's considered most ideal. And personally, I don't think that's very fun. I did go through a stage where you kind of were like, I wish I were white, you know. For some background, I'm Latina, but I have a black grandfather. My hair usually gets really big, but like I said, I purposely did something so that it would more so kind of go down and long versus out. But I did have fun. Oh my gosh, my lash is coming off. I did have fun. Like I said, growing up in Utah is interesting. It definitely is a bubble, and it's cool to see in recent years. I do think it's starting to get more diverse. I was watching the Sad Boys podcast, and if you guys have seen it, it's Jarvis and Jordan. And Jordan specifically, he is from England, and he kind of talked about the different things you kind of feel or face when you grow up as a minority in a majority white place. And that's kind of what I resonated with, is just sometimes you are your worst enemy in that too. But it's also just a byproduct of being there. For me, it was like being questioned or questioning what I was, who I was, if I was legal, why don't I do this with my hair, why don't I try this, you know, really just from myself as well, being like, hey, what can I do to be more the beauty standard? And it was not a fun time living like that. And even now I kind of face it, right? I'll go into grocery stores, and if it's in one of those towns that are like not really like very populated, I get stares. People stare me down, and I know that it's very clearly because I look different. And I think that's changing as more people come to Utah or go to other places, and as people start to realize like, hey, really, we're all much better off with our differences than without them. But I guess that's kind of a rant I was going on. I did have fun being like the stereotypical Utah girly, the kind of look that like at one point I definitely wished I just was. Like, I wish I looked like that and can do this. And obviously this is how I would look doing those things, but I'm still like a minority, so I look, I guess, different still, but it was fun. I do think experiments like this are really cool. So if you guys have any suggestions on that, and or if any topics that you want me to discuss, like I said, Sad Boys is a really good podcast where they're more so like fun, but they'll talk about stuff like that. A big one they talked about that I relate to is sometimes making fun of yourself or like the things that make you different, where I would make like jokes, or like people made jokes about me about that had to do with me being like brown or Hispanic. A lot of times I would even play into that, and I think it came down to me just thinking, oh, like it hurts less that way, or it's funny, or, you know, and looking back, I'm like, well, I was putting myself down and putting myself mentally in a spot that wasn't good. And so, I don't know, I would say as far as Utah goes, I think everything's starting to move in the right direction. It is a bubble, and there is definitely a beauty standard living here that people notice. You know, it's usually like blonde and all those different things, but there's standards in other places too. And, you know, it kind of goes to say, like I said, just do what makes you happy, because no matter what, you know, even if I were white, right, then the issue would be like, well, I'm not blonde. And even if I'm blonde, right, then am I skinny? Am I this, right? There's always something that we have to do to be better. And it's not a fun game to play. So personally, I think that we should just have fun being ourselves. And if that means putting on fake lashes for you, awesome, great, they look great. If it means not putting anything on your face, great, awesome. And if it means just doing whatever you want every other day, right? One day you look like this, and the next day you're like, whatever, who cares? Have fun. As long as you're not hurting anybody else in the process. So that's kind of my opinion. I thought it was really fun. If there's any other videos you guys are interested in, let me know. And I am ready to yank these off because I cannot stand those. Have a good day, guys.
We don't drink alcohol or do drugs, and so it's kind of our vice. Whitney and I did ketamine.